Hoemschool Resource Co. And I have my friend Katie here with me from the Wolf Pack. Hey, Katie.
Hey, I'm Katie, like Brooke said.
So we are just going to go through the gospel collection. That we're going to talk about the preview. We're going to talk about the main collection, what you get, how it works, our favorite products, why you need it, how to use it, how to organize it, all of that great stuff. So we're going to talk about all of that, what you're going to get and everything in just a second. I'm going to introduce myself. I do want to remind you I'm a homeschool mom to 5 kids. I have 4 that are outside right now and 1 that is asleep. So if you see me run off the screen, it's because we had an emergency or something. Katie knows me very well, and she can take care of you guys for me if that happens, which hopefully it does not. But I always like to start that off as a reminder. I am just like you. Um, I have my kids all the time. So if you see a spongy kid walk through because they're outside in the water right now, just ignore them. They'll probably squeak across the floor, give you a little entertainment there. So I'll let Katie introduce herself and her blog, where she's from. She also works closely with us at Homeschool Resource Co, which I love. And so I'll let her introduce herself, and then we'll get into the gospel preview collection, which you can get for free right now. So go ahead, Katie.
All right, so I'm Katie, and unlike Brooke, I only have one kid, and he will not be walking through anywhere because he's 16, so he just kind of stays to himself a lot of the time. And let's see, I have homeschooled him from the beginning, so I do remember those days of spongy kids walking by. But and yeah, I have a homeschool blog. I love to make resources and help homeschool moms when I can with products. And I don't know, I love working with Brooke. I'm kind of the one behind the scenes. You don't see me a lot doing little editing stuff and proofing. I love to proof stuff, so that's my thing. So yeah. Anyway, fun stuff.
I do want to remind you that we have the chat open. If you have any questions, comments, anything, want to see something more, need a link, anything like that, let us know and we'll pop that over in the chat for you. Or you can ask your questions there and we'll answer them, because we are live and we can see you guys' questions as we're speaking right now. If you're watching the replay, I think the chat may still be available. We just might not catch it right away. So you can send us an email at support@homeschoolresourceco.com if you have any questions. So let's talk about the gospel collection. The gospel collection is a bundle of resources that we sell for an extremely low price. Each collection consists of multiple contributed products that we put together for you in a single PDF that includes direct download links, and we sell it for usually 95 to 97% off. It starts this Friday. But before we do a collection, we always start off with a free preview, which is 3 to 5 products that we give away completely for free. They are paid products. If you were to go to these contributors' websites, you would have to pay for them. And this year, it is 5 products that are worth $50 that you can get for free from today until midnight CST on Thursday, March 30th. So let's talk about that for a minute. Katie, have you got a chance to dive into the preview collection?
I actually did a review of each one of the products and love them all. There's 3 for kids and 2 for moms. Like I said, love them all. There's a great one for little kids working on patience, which I said for little kids, but of course my teenager could still use that. There's one I especially love. Like, I love to have kids memorize scripture, and there's a great one because it works on Psalm 19, which is a really long piece of scripture, but it's amazing how she did it because she broke it up into really cool individual cards and with some beautiful imagery. So I love that one. What's the other one I'm missing on for little kids? Help me.
Let me
Because it was
see.
another one.
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
looking at my second screen here. My light's in the way. I am trying to pull it up now because I want to give you the right name to it. It is the prayer journals. Is that the one you're talking about?
Oh, yes. And that's really cool because it's 2 prayer journals. One is rainbows and one is dinosaurs. And I love it because it has the exact same verses, but one has a rainbow theme, one has a dinosaur theme. So if you have got 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, or if you have, they don't have to be boy and girl, but if you've got 2 different kids, they're working on the same verses, but with different themes going on. So those are cool. And there's 2 really good ones for moms too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try, we're working on a new platform, so you may just have to bear with me for a second. I'm going to try to share my screen with you guys. so that you can actually see the gospel collection. Okay. Let's see. Can you see it, Katie?
Yep.
Okay, if y'all are live and in the chat, please let me know if you can see my screen. I see it, Katie sees it, so I'm hoping you guys see it. This is the Gospel Preview collection. Inside is 5 products, like we said. They are direct download links. I do want to remind you of that. When you click a product, it immediately pops up for you to download. So you don't have to go to anybody's sites and enter your email or anything like that. It is direct download. One thing that is really cool that we're doing in this collection, which we've never done before, we're giving you an early bird offer that right now, if you grab the preview collection, you can get the main collection, which doesn't actually go on sale to the public until Friday. You can get it for $5 off. You can see everything that's included in all of that. So let's kind of dive in and I will show you what it looks like. So it's just a PDF that will be delivered to your email. That's all the instructions. And then, so this is the early bird discount. If you click on this image in your PDF, it immediately pulls up for you and you can shop that offer. So you can get that today, right now, for an extra $5 off. None of our affiliates have that. It is not being promoted anywhere else. The only way you can get to that product is clicking through the preview PDF, and that offer expires on Friday night. So if you're planning on getting that after Friday, the $5 off coupon expires, so you won't be able to get it again. So you really want to jump on that offer. But like we were talking about, there's the Rainbow and Dinosaur prayer journals, the Bible study companion, the scripture memory cards. My light's getting in the way again. And the teaching patience, and then the coloring pages from Instant Encouragement. So 5 great products that you can get for free right now. That again, let me get out of here really quickly. So that again is only available until Thursday night at midnight. But let's also talk about the actual collection, the gospel collection. So as you guys know, every collection is brand new. We don't reuse products from any other collection or any other sale that we've done. And these are only available one time. So once the sale is over, it's completely gone. This sale includes 36 products from over 25 different contributors, and it is 95% off. So it's almost $600 worth of products that you can get for $29.99. which is an amazing, amazing price. And we've also got the bonus collection, which includes 20 other free resources that you can get from contributors. And then after purchase, there's also a little secret bonus that you get that you can't buy anywhere else, but I can't tell you about it because it's a secret. So Katie, tell us.
Can I say something? What? Wait, can I say something about the secret bonus though?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. I won't give it away. Like you said, or like I said, I'm the proofer. So I proofed the secret bonus, and I will tell you it's amazing. Am I allowed to say who made it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Brooke's the one that made the secret bonus. She did something a little bit different this time, and she made the entire thing, or Hoemschool Resource Co. made it, but it was really Brooke because it's her company. And it's an amazing compilation of products. Because I read through every single thing that she put together, and it's truly a piece of work. So in an amazing way. So I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, it's a secret, but it's amazing. So
yeah, I will say that the resources, they're not even on our website. You cannot purchase them right now. They are nowhere else to be found. The only way that you can get these resources is in that secret offer that occurs after you make your purchase. If you happen to make the purchase and you choose not to get the secret, and then you dive into your collection, you're like, oh my gosh, I really wish I would have got the secret because this is pretty amazing. You can just email us and we'll send you a link that you can buy those secret offers as well. And you can get them for the same price that it was offered to you. Just because we love seeing you guys conquer homeschooling and encourage families with supplemental resources. That's what we're here for. And that's what our mission is. So Katie, let's talk about the collection itself. You've got some products inside the collection. Why don't you talk about those while I pull up the collection and we'll kind of go through it together.
Sure. I'd love to talk about my products. I have my covers behind me, if you could see them. So when I started homeschooling, before I was a homeschooler, I was a classroom teacher. And so I went into it thinking like full of confidence in teaching all subjects because I had taught all subjects except for Bible, actually, because I was in the public school system. Um, so I was struggled to find stuff. But I was really big in wanting my son to like memorize scripture and just like tuck all of that into his heart. So he was like equipped when he needed those things. Um, so I spent a lot of time like searching for ways for him to memorize scripture and wanted it to be fun, but also like just get it in there. So I started creating stuff because I couldn't really find things that worked for us. So I spent a lot of time creating stuff. So that's what I have in the gospel collection. A variety of things. I have books of the Bible, which some might find kind of boring, but you really do need to know the order of the books of the Bible because it needs to get done so that they can get to those quickly. So it's not overly fun, but I try to make it kind of a fun, creative way to do it. So that's in there. And then what else do I have in there? I have, a hymn. I love to have, well, he's too old to do it now, but when we were younger, we would study hymns and like memorize the meaning behind hymns and the words to hymns. Because there's a lot that you can learn and really take in from understanding hymns and memorizing the words behind the hymns. And then there's also a pack of God's promises, scriptures. So I do a lot of that as well. So there's one of those in there. And yeah, I think that's all I have in there for this time.
Yeah,
So,
we
yeah.
have, I pulled up the checklist. Now, on your screen, you should be able to see this is the main collection, which debuts on Friday. Like I said, if you use that coupon to get the preview collection, or if you use the coupon inside of the preview collection, then you'll be able to access this earlier than Friday. But this is one of the checklists. So we list everything out by contributor and then also by grade for you, so it's easier. But Katie's products are right here. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So when you make the purchase, you get delivered this PDF to your email, and it is seriously as simple as just clicking these links. And then it brings you to the product. And then if you click the image or the title, it brings up it's not going to show you because I'm on tab. Give me just a second. Let me see. Told you guys I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. This just proves it. So let's see if I'll be able to do it. Okay, you should be able to see my screen again, but I know I'm missing. I'll fix that in a second. Look, if we click on this and then we click on the product, it immediately pops up. It is that simple to grab your products from the collection. And then again, those are Katie's products. And if you click it from the checklist, it immediately comes up for you to see, to preview, and then you can download it from there. So that's what I love about our product, which I don't think anybody else does that, to my knowledge anyways, is make it that easy for you to download the resources that you purchase, because that's what it's all about. But inside of each collection, what was that?
I was gonna say super easy. It's not like you have to go from site to site to site to use it to input coupon codes, get it from everybody. It's super easy to get one download and just pull what you need and just download it instantly. Very easy.
Right. Inside of each of your collections, we also have additional ads or products, coupons, things like that you can get from our contributors. And all you have to do is click on those and it brings up their site and you can view those as well. But we make everything super easy for you. As you can see, it's right here. We tell you how to grab everything, how to use everything, all of the resources that you get inside. And I guess I'll show you one of my favorite resources that's in here. Let me see if I can find it. It is the proverb. Where'd it go? This, Becoming a Wise Woman. This resource, I actually contacted, if I wouldn't have said who I was going to do it, I'm not going to use her name just in case, but I actually contacted the person who owns Hope in the Chaos. And I was like, this resource is amazing. It is beautiful. Like, it touched my heart. I'm so excited that you were willing to give it to us so that we can add it in this collection, because I know it's going to be such an amazing resource for moms and for parents. And that's one thing that we include in our collections is we do kid products, but we also do mom products, because we know that you need things too. And it's always fun, especially when we're talking about Christ-centered resources and gospel resources. We want you to be affected as well. And we want you to be able to learn alongside your kids and grow in your faith journey with them. But this Becoming a Wise Woman from Hope in the Chaos is really, this is personally one of my favorite resources inside of the collection, because it's just a beautiful resource. She said it took her over a year to create, because she prayed over it and just wanted the Lord to guide her in everything that she wrote and everything that she did. So it is an amazing resource. If you get it, if you get the collection, do not skip this one. This will be a great one. So let's talk about, there's one more thing that I want to tell you about before we go. I know that this webinar wasn't going to be long, because we were just going to do a quick walk through the collection. So if you have questions, now is the time to answer them so that we can show you inside the collection how it works, what's included, all of that good stuff. If you have not grabbed your preview collection yet, now is a great time to go and do that.
Can I tell you my two favorite products really fast?
Yeah, go for it.
That are not mine. I love the Field of the Ancient Civilizations History Bundle from Field of Daisies. I love that because there's so much history to be learned in the Bible, and I think that's a great resource that they have in there. And then also there's the Fruits of the Spirit activities. I forget who it is. Oh, it's right under the Heart Prints for Littles. Super cute, like craft activities, and they're like little cute, like googly, yeah, like fruit people, not people, but super cute. I love both of those. So like, and there's like one, it's like younger kids, the fruit thing, and then it's not necessarily older kids. It's kind of like multi-age for the Ancient Civilizations History Bundle. So I love both of those. But everything we have in there is really good.
So I'm gonna, I have a crying child, so I'm gonna go do that for a minute. But I want you to tell everybody, I want you to give everybody ways to use their gospel collection. So talk about from a homeschooling perspective, and then talk about it as if you're not homeschooling, how could they put it to use? And I will be right back.
Sure. All right. So from a homeschooling perspective, well, we've got lots of things in here. So like Brooke talked about, there's lots of things in here for moms, which obviously if you're a homeschooling mom, you need to take care of yourself before you can take care of everybody else. So there's a couple of Proverbs 31 women things in here that are important for you to work on. There's a couple of prayers and scriptures. There's a digital tracker for moms. There's a Power Up Prayer thing from Katie J. Trent, who's amazing. And let's see what else is there for moms. There's a couple of other things. I also love, this is going to the kids though, that I think is an amazing thing. And I didn't really get a lot of time to look into it yet, but the Bible Emergency Numbers Bible Study for kids looks so, I wish that this had been a thing when my kid was young, to like find the verses of when you're feeling like you're in an emergency of some sort. Like these are like the Bible emergency numbers that you call on when you're having some type of emergency. Like that would be perfect for a homeschool kid, obviously, or any kid. I think would be an amazing thing to look at. And like I said, I haven't been able to look at it very carefully, but I love that concept. So sorry, you're back, Brooke. That was a quick crying child.
And that's actually my baby who was supposed to be taking a nap, and she's 1 and she's not taking a nap right now. She's a little fussy. But I pulled up while I came back, or when I came back, I pulled up a great resource that we have for free on the website that has nothing to do with either collection, but at the same time has everything to do with the collection. And that is our Organizing Digital Resources Workbook. that we actually have a course on our website that shows you how exactly you can organize your digital resources, for whether it be for your homeschool or if it's just freebies that you grab and you don't homeschool, just things that you like to do with your kids on the weekends or after school or whatever. We have the answer for you. So if you get all these resources and you know I have 3 months to download them, where do I store them? How do I use them? How do I put them to use in my homeschool? How do I know what do I have? We know it's a lot of resources. So we put together a workbook for you, and I'll put it in the chat really quick. We put together a free workbook for you that shows you how you can organize those resources. And then it gives you a coupon also to get the actual course that goes a little more in depth, and it's a video course, and it gives you information on how to organize and store and use your digital resources. So if you buy a collection, you're not sure how to use that resource, we are here to help you again. That's what we do. So we're here to help you again, and I have added that resource to the chat, and I'm also going to add it. Let's see. Well, if I can remember how to do it, I'll add it. I'll pop it up in just a second. So, Katie,
I think it's,
do you have anything?
oh, sorry. I was gonna say one thing. I think it's also important to always remind you guys that every collection that Brooke puts out is so packed with things that we know that some people get overwhelmed. They're like, I could never use all of that. Well, we know that. We're not expecting anybody to use all of that. I mean, certainly I can't use everything that's in here because a lot of it's for little kids, even though I think it's amazing and I want to talk about it and I want you guys to use it. I can't use it. And even if I had little ones, I probably still couldn't get around to using all of it. And we totally get that. Even if you used a quarter of it, you're still, the value is still there. It's by far an enormously good deal. So just keep that in mind. Like, we're not, no one's expecting you to like buy this and think in your brain, I have to use all of this in order to get my money's worth. That is not the expectation by any shot. So like, just like keep that in mind. You don't have to use it all in order to get a good deal out of it. And with Brooke's explanation of how to store everything, you also have years to use it. Like, once you buy it, it's yours to keep if you store it. So, use some of it this year, use some of it next year, and just like go through a process of, getting it used. Use it for, like, I plan on using it with my grandchildren years from now. Years and years from now.
Years from now. Yeah, I was making sure you put that in there. Years.
Oh my gosh, yes, years from now.
Yeah, so exactly what Katie said. I'm glad that she brought that up because that was something that I didn't even think about. We get emails all the time for people saying, I have these kids, or my kids are these ages, they're in these grades. What do you have that I can use with them? And there's two different ways to look at that. You can say, okay, what is there that I can immediately use right now? And then you can say, is that value enough for me to spend this on it? And 9 times out of 10, that's yes. If you use 3 to 5 products out of the whole collection, most of the time, the value of those products, if you were to purchase them individually, is more than what you're buying it from us. But then you can also look at it, like Katie said, of all the resources that you could use in the future. So if you have a first grader, you can use all the second grade to 12th grade resources in future years and at future times. And that's why the organizing course is such a great resource to use, because we help you to put that whole thing into perspective for you. So we don't expect you to use everything, but we expect you to, or we want you to look through it and say, look, I see the value in these resources, and these few are going to be great for me to use with my kids and in my homeschool. So let's see.
Oh, one more thing. And a lot of stuff you can use repeatedly, because I'm not going to lie. Like, my kid's done the books of the Bible more than once. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't just do his little packet of the books of the Bible one time in 16 years and he had it memorized. So, you have to use things more than once too. And it's yours to do that with. So
that's right. That's the great thing about digital resources.
Is
you store them and you just print them out per use. You can use them over and over and over again. They're multi-use consumables is what I like to call them. So I want to remind everybody that inside that preview collection, there is a $5 off coupon that expires on Friday. So if you're planning on getting the collection, you will want to get it before then to be able to use that coupon. Otherwise, we have other amazing bonuses and things that are coming in the following week. The celebration, I'm sorry, the gospel collection will be available. I know, here I go again. The gospel collection will be available from March 31st through April 7th. And you can ask your favorite affiliate of ours, your favorite blogger, if they are an affiliate for us and if they have a coupon code that you can use next week. If you are still on the fence about the collection, next week we will be offering samples of some of the products that are inside. And then on this Friday, which is another thing that we're doing brand new and I'm really excited about, we are having our very first kids class. We are having a virtual kids class with Anne Marie from Future Flying Saucers, and she is going to do a Bible object lesson where she talks about why people do bad things, using the fall of Adam and Eve as her object lesson. There's a freebie that goes alongside of that. If you go to our website, homeschoolresourceco.com, and you look at the events tab and head to Anne's event, you can download that product for free that you can use alongside the video on Friday, and that'll be at 10 a.m. It is completely free, and we hope that you join us because I'm really excited about it, and I know a lot of people are too. So if you don't have any other questions, this replay will be available on our website as soon as this afternoon, as soon as it processes and we can get it up on YouTube. It'll be there for you to view. So if no one else has any questions, I do want to thank Katie once again for joining me, for walking through the collection, for sharing her time and her products with us inside the collection too. So thank you, Katie, for joining us.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we will catch you guys hopefully on Friday. So be back to join us for that live class. And we hope you enjoy your gospel collection. Bye, guys.